champ is here! The champ is here!
Yeah. It's your boy Champ, and this is the Champ is Here show.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy MrLongchamp here, co-hosting.
Yo, so today has been a great week for your boy. Walked into the crib. Every day I'm finding something new. So I walk into the house today and I see that my real estate license, make sure you get a close-up of that. Ay. I got the license right here so I can legitimately walk around.
The champ is here.
That's a fact. So I got a quick little story.
Get it off your chest.
I was showing this young woman a condo in the floors. I was excited because as soon as I got the address, when I looked at the house, it looked really familiar. So once I knew where the house was, I knew exactly where to go. So I got there early so I can show this woman the house. I wanted to get in, see the house, open all the lights, what have you. But I was having a little difficulty. I couldn't get the key out of the lockbox. I'm calling back my colleague. I'm like, hey, listen, something. She's like, yo, listen, man, just take your time. He's telling me to take my time, open it, whatever. So I'm trying to put the combination in. For some reason, I'm hitting the lever. I can't get the thing to the lockbox to open up. I'm calling him again, and I'm feeling kind of like retarded at this point. I'm like, how come I can't? How come I can't get this thing open? So he's like, yo, take your time, blah, blah, blah. So I finally get, and then when I call him a third time now, I have him on FaceTime.
Yeah.
It clicks open. He's like, yeah, man, there you go. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, damn, man, I swear that. So now I get upstairs. Guess what happens when I get upstairs to unlock the condo?
The key.
I cannot open the door. Oh my God, I'm turning it left. I'm turning it right. I'm calling the guy. I'm like, yo, bro, my bad for calling you again. He's like, he FaceTimed me. He said, yo, bro, the keys are turning. You just got to figure it out. You're in there. I'm like, it's kind of tricky. He said, listen, call the owner, whoever, owned the complex. Hit him up, see what you can do. So I called the guy. Now I'm getting a phone call from the lady. She's like, I've arrived. I'm like, fuck.
You didn't even go inside.
I didn't even go inside. I had everything still out the door. She's with her family, her kid, 2 daughters and grandkids. And then guess what? She's watching me funny with the door. She's like, let me help you out. Boom, opens the door. I'm like,
rookie.
Rookie. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Too? Like, are you really? So I show her around. This is the first time I'm showing stuff. And I'm a little nervous, bro. I'm a little nervous. And I'm like, she's asking me all these questions. And I'm like, I'm not sure, but I can get back to you on that. How are we going to, it's a duplex and it's a spiral step. She's like, well, how are we going to get our furniture up on the next floor? I was like, oh, shit. That's a good question. How are you going to get your furniture up here? I was like, I'm thinking construction. Yeah, you got to rig it up. You got the chain and all of this stuff. I'm like, what am I saying to this lady? So I'm like, yeah, it's a nice place. I just keep saying it's nice. The lady was like, it's a draft, So they asked me about maintenance fees, which I don't have a clue about. Maintenance fees. I was clueless. So, but let me tell you how I went on the show. I went by my boy's crib, my colleague. Basically, we were just going over some stuff. He got a phone call. This woman said she wanted to see this condo. He said, listen, this is your opportunity. Just go. Just jump into the fire. So I just went and just got dressed and just went. Didn't have a clue. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just went. I'm like, it's a great test run. So like I said, when I'm getting there, I'm just talking to her. I'm like a little like, yeah. So I'm like a little bit. I'm like, this is not you, Cav. What are you doing, champ? But it's all good. So she said she wanted the place. I'm happy that she said she wanted it. Next thing I know, I called her 2 days later. I said, hey, listen, did you send your pre-approval to the mortgage broker. Oh, yeah, you know what? I found another spot. Messed up the whole thing.
Yeah.
I said, oh, okay, no problem. She said, yeah, I found a spot, more rooms, cheaper, everything. This is what I want, blah, 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 but everything. So now we got to start from scratch. I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. And I went and showed 2 more houses a few days later. And guess what? As we're showing the spot, the guy's saying, hey, listen, I was doing my research on you. I went onto your social media. I did my research on who you are. Really? Yeah. Did not know these people are doing that. This is a new time. This is a new age.
People can do that, man. Google.
Yeah, Google your name. Hey.
Social media probably come up if you got your name on there.
Yeah, so good thing I took down all the fat asses, you know, it's a good thing. I took down all the ladies, all the dumb, ratchet, you know, everything's up professional, everything, you know, I got my kids up there, everything is nice.
Family, you know? Man. You know,
family, everything
hard worker. Got some old pictures from your old job.
Whatever. Yeah, construction, you know, making America, you know, building America, all that stuff, so. But then when I told, you know, I told the guys when I got back, you know, what happened about the keys, and he even told me, he said, listen, man, things happen like that. It's okay.
Yeah, learning experience.
Yeah. He told me what made me feel better. He said one time he couldn't get into an apartment, my colleague, he couldn't get into an apartment. He had to jump through the window.
Some shit you see on TV.
Yeah, man, it kind of made me feel better, you know, about, you know, what's going on. But he definitely clowned on me that the woman, the client went and opened the door and got in, you know, but it was cool. But you know, hey, listen, it's all good. Comes with experience, comes with the territory.
Next time you're gonna look up those maintenance fees before.
Yeah, definitely before I go in, and it just goes to show, like, you gotta really be immersed. Anything that you do, you gotta be tapped in, and you have to be immersed.
Yeah, if you want to be at the top of your game, you want to be successful at it. Definitely gotta do your research.
Yeah, everything. So basically, gotta research the market. I just have to be just little things, just being more savvy with the laptop, understanding the programs. Now, my colleague, I'm personal training him, and as I'm training him, I have to walk what I talk. I said, hey, listen, man, your form is the most important thing. You got to sleep it. You got to sleep with it. You got to eat with it. You got to shower with it. You got to make love with it. Everything you got to do it. So just so when you sit down, posture. When you walk, posture. That's going to help you with your form. So as I'm saying that, I just noticed everything that I do, I have to plan. I write out a plan. I made a plan to fix the house. I wrote it down. I fixed the house exponentially faster based off of that, you know, just writing things down. What would take me a whole day to do, I got done in 3 hours. Mm-hmm. And I learned that time is your most valuable resource. Second most valuable resource is people. You see what I'm saying to you? Because what the thing is, what's so crazy about time is you can get money back. You can't get back time. You see what I'm saying to you?
Yep.
Once the time is rolling, the clock is rolling. That's it. You can't get that back. And people are your second best asset.
How to Win Friends and Influence People. I just finished reading that book the other day, man. This is you need people. You need
Absolutely.
people. You need whether they're gonna be a partner or in some type of venture, or they're gonna be a customer in the future. You gotta. And
it's not what you know, it's who you know, because the world is ran by C average students. People who graduate high school or college with C's are the people who are running the world.
The C is for CEO.
Oh, I said,
see you later.
Yes, see you at the top. You know what I'm saying too? Because people who know too much, guess what? They're the ones, you know, packing the bags. They're the ones who are doing the things for people, for the wealthy. You know what I'm saying to you? So, just wanted to get off that off my chest, you know. So what we got going on today?
I wanted to ask you real quick. I don't know if you heard about some of these. You know, we're reaching the end of the year. the Grammy nominations have been out.
Okay.
And we got some contenders, and we got some few. Yeah, I mean, I'm always a little skeptical a lot of times whenever I see the Grammy nominees because you got people who you could have personally felt should have been there, and the people that vote on it aren't may not be fans of those type of music.
Okay.
So I definitely wanted to just.
So who got nominated?
I want to start with the rap for like the best rap performance. I mean, I want to also think who you think is gonna win. I got J. Cole for Middle Child, The Baby Suge, Dreamville Down Bad, Nipsey Racks in the Middle, and we was just listening to that, and Offset featuring Cardi B, Clout. So that's
They're all dope songs.
Yeah.
I don't know if beating Nipsey is gonna be difficult because he's a legend.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might get that one just off rip, just off
of his legacy and just whatever.
Yeah.
But if you took Nipsey out, I would give it to Suge.
Of the baby.
The baby.
Because remember, this is for performance, not just the song itself. Because then they also have best rap song, which Suge and Racks in the Middle is also nominated for too.
Okay. Nah, I just feel like the baby has been doing a lot of great performances because the baby, the way he is, he reminds me of Busta back in the day. Like it's the way he looks, as far as music, videos, his outtakes, whatever. His personality just reminds me of. He reminds me of.
Tony, somebody else too. I can't remember right now. I'll bring that back.
He interacts with his crowd as well.
What happened?
He interacts with his crowd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he
doesn't mind getting down and dirty and actually with the crowd. You see that in a lot of his performances.
Yeah, he'll jump off stage and he'll rap his lyrics right in front of a fan. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, he's definitely impressionable. He's tapped in. He knows what's going on. He knows how to connect with his fans.
Yeah, he came up quick, man.
Yeah, he's very talented individual.
For best album, they got Dreamville again, Revenge of the Dreamers, Meek Mill Championships, 21 Savage, I Was, Tyler the Creator, Igor, and YB and Cordae the Lost Boy. Which, no offense, I never heard of that last one though.
I didn't really hear 21 Savage, but I heard a couple tracks and it's pretty much dope. I think it's a dope album, but I'm gonna give it to Meek. I want to give it to Meek, because he was actually rapping what he was going through. Going to trial and fighting for his freedom, and plus, it's championship, and this is what we're about here at the championship show. It's about winning. So
I'm gonna tell you this. Don't be surprised. I think Tyler the Creator is gonna win, even though I don't really listen to Tyler.
Yeah, I don't really hear about this guy, but he definitely probably has a strong fan base, and people, listen to him. So.
We talked about we talked about that last episode, or was that unofficial episode with Drake getting booed?
Yeah, it was on the unofficial episode where he got booed on stage, which I thought was kind of crazy, but it was a humbling experience for your boy, So.
Any other?
I wanted to make sure you throw this up.
Yeah.
Dat Piff dropped top 50 artists with the best flows.
Yeah.
I wasn't too mad. There was some artists I thought should not have been on there, but artists that I felt that should have been on there were Fabulous. I felt that LL Cool J should have been on there because LL Cool J had a crazy flow back in the day.
Wait, this is like all time, or what is it?
Yeah, this is Yeah, and I think the top three were Andre 3000, Biggie. I think Hove was number 4 or number 3 or something like that. Eminem was up there. There was some guy. There was some dope. Missy Elliott was there. 50 was there. I didn't disagree with those.
Wait, is it mixtapes or artists?
Just artists. Top 50 artists with the best flows. I thought Rick Ross should have been there. Fabulous should have been there. Petey Crack should have been there. Cameron should have been on there. Because when Cameron had that flow, when he Dipset, his flow was different at the time. What do you think?
Commercially, niggas be hating on Cam. I don't think Cam get the kind of commercial respect he deserves. To me, that's one of my favorite rappers like all time. For me, that's he in my top 5. But I know commercially, people hate on him because they don't really understand how he be. Like his flow is too different for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just think it's his personality. Sometimes he comes off a little arrogant.
A little arrogant.
You know what I mean? No, some of it is just he's a character. So
Yeah.
I understand that sometimes when your arrogance can come off comical. That's how I do sometimes. You know, I know I'm not the shit completely, but I like to say it because people who know me, you know, just take it with a grain of salt and don't take me serious. You know what I'm saying to you? So when I say, hey, I'm the cutest, I'm the sexiest, if you're confident in yourself, it shouldn't be no thing. But if you're like, oh, he's always talking about himself or this and the third, then you're small.
Yeah, there's a
in my
thin line
opinion.
sometimes between cockiness and confidence. Like, you don't want to be known as that cocky dude who's just always talking shit about himself. But you want to have confidence in yourself and be able to, you know what I mean, back that up. So, I mean,
So yeah, I think Cam should have been on there.
But speaking of you mentioned Fab, y'all heard Summertime Shootout 3? He just dropped some new shit.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
I didn't know
2
about
weeks
that.
ago, a week ago, something like that.
Is it a mixtape or it's
Mixtape.
nah, it's a mixtape.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh okay, yeah. Summertime Shootouts?
Part 3.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
even hear
that
about
dropped
that.
actually
Good
dropped
looking
last
out,
month.
kid.
Yeah, I
That dropped
tell
last month.
Too much, I think.
I know that's getting a lot of buzz right now, and also that Chinks tape. Preston, I was talking about that too.
Chinks tape. Fire.
Oh, that's Tory Lanez shit?
Yeah, Tory Lanez.
Tory
Yeah.
Lanez, he like rapping on it or he singing on it?
A combination.
I noticed Tory Lane got his hairline back.
Hey, we didn't talk about that yet. We didn't talk
Nah,
about
man.
Needs to be put on, man.
My man got the LeBron fountain of youth.
The secret.
Yeah, man. This dude, because he was talking and he said, oh, he looks real old because he had that DMX look, but he looked like an old man. And out of nowhere, this dude got a Boosie fade. Out of nowhere, he got a Boosie fade. I'm like, how did you do that? So,
I felt hurt when I saw that.
Presley over there rocking the ball. He's like, yo, I see you, Tory. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. So
And then-
I thought he was gonna stay. Also, I know my boy Press, he brought up a topic, you know, transparency. Am I jumping too fast or?
Nah, you good.
All right, so transparency.
I was gonna say, if anything-
Is it good or bad?
Nah, you gotta stay transparent, man, especially with your people around you. We talked about that. Just a little touch on that. I think last episode when we were talking about what people will know you as, or like if you do something to your homie.
Okay.
Remember you mentioned? I think you mentioned something like that. If
I
you
don't
lie,
remember.
if you say your boy is, if your boy is a liar, but he's like, yo, Kev, I would never do that to you though. Yo, nah, you my bro, so you my mans. I would never lie to you.
No, I don't think that necessarily falls along the line
Nah,
of
I'm
transparency. I think that falls along the line of consistency. Transparency.
True. I see what you mean.
Transparency.
But I'm gonna tell you where I was going with that. But go ahead.
All right, so transparency can be good or bad. You see, me, I believe in transparency. I believe in just going straight for the jugular, telling the truth the way you feel it needs to be said. You see what I'm saying to you? Now, I had a conflict with somebody. I talked to, my mans. He said, yo, listen, let me talk to the guy for you. You know what I mean? Well, all right. So I was talking, me and the owner, we had a little disagreement. So I was talking to the GM. I said, hey, listen, what do you think? Should I say anything to him? He said, hey, listen, let me talk to him first because maybe the message can be a little obscured a little bit because I say exactly what's on my mind. You know what I'm saying to you?
Right.
And I really do not give a fuck how it comes out. I really don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying to you? So he said that because sometimes it doesn't work well. Now, when working in 580,
Okay. I see where you're going.
working in 580, my boy told me, I told him, listen, I'm not with the games. because it's a game, bro. Everything you're doing is a game, and everything needs to be finesse. Everything is finesse. You see what I'm saying to you? So you can't be completely transparent all the time. It's like it's a game. It's a Monopoly board.
Yeah.
And everyone has a role to play, and everyone is characters that you have to play. Because sometimes you can be a little forward, and sometimes you can be a little. That's part of the 48 laws of power. Sometimes you gotta just hold back a little bit. Now, I told him, I said, listen, I don't want to play this game. But I soon realized it doesn't matter if I want to play the game or not. I'm in the game, period.
Thanks.
And when you're gunning for the throne in this Game of Thrones, you can't always speak your mind and say what you feel and whatnot, because people will see you coming and they will thwart your advances. Because there's haters out here.
I feel you.
There's haters out here. So if you want to be transparent, you need to keep a certain amount of people that are in your circle who can handle what
That
you
level
want to
of-
say.
Yeah, of course.
That level of truth and a level of honesty.
Yeah. Nah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
Because when I went to work every day, hey champ, how you doing today? Oh, I'm doing great. Every day, it didn't matter what was going on, never brought my problems. And my boss said, yo champ, let me ask you a question. If you had a problem, would you ever tell me? I said, no, I would never tell you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would never say anything to you because there's nothing you can do to help me. So what's the point?
I mean, that's not. I mean, it depends. I don't know the type of relationship you had with him. So, because I was gonna say you can have some people that you could work with that you can't open up to with a problem, and then you never know that they could have been, they could help you out in some kind of way. But I mean, of course, you gotta pick and choose. You gotta be able to decipher who's the ones that you're gonna be able to open yourself up to like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to be cut from that same cloth, though.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you got.
You don't know. Let me tell you something. When you think you know somebody, you really don't know them. You don't know them completely until you're in every situation with that person.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying to you? Because something will have, you say, yo, that's my man, that's my day one, we've been together, but it's always been cool, calm. Y'all never had a conflict. Nothing has tested that relationship. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying to you? Nothing has tested that relationship.
I ain't never, you ain't been with that person and you get jumped or something like that, and then you just see the just book on you. You're like, I thought you had my back, bro.
Yeah. I've been, let me tell you something. I had a story. It was my freshman year in college.
Right, I see things like that happen.
Right. It was me and three other homies. Right. Mm-hmm. One of my mans had an issue with one of the upperclassmen in the school. So now these guys, he told his brother brought all these bloods to the campus. Guess what happened? Remember I told you it was 4? No. It went down to 2. You see, I had my boys back though. And I'm not gonna lie you, I was nervous, scared as shit. I didn't know what was gonna happen. But I was like, yo, I'm with whatever. Whatever you want to do, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to lie to you, my heart was pumping 100 miles a minute. Adrenaline was pumping. And when I looked to my left, the other 2 dudes that said they're going to ride with us was on the other side of the cafeteria. Nowhere to be found. You see what I'm saying to you? Right. These are the same dudes that were talking that tough talk. Yeah, I got your back. You never know what's going to happen. I had a situation with my mans. You know what I'm saying to you? My boy Trey. See, now, our friendship is time tested. But there was a situation where it was a little rocky.
No, yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying to you? And once we come to an understanding, now our bond is even stronger because of that. Sometimes when you go through something, your friendships, you know what I'm saying to you, you're either going to break apart or you're going to be even stronger. You know what I'm saying to you? Just like working out. When you break bones and when it heals, it becomes stronger. When you tear muscle, it gets stronger. You know what I'm saying to you? Mm-hmm. So you never know. So in Law of Success, it says that you need to be with that person in hard times. You need to see what happens with hardship when the person's in crisis, in every single situation.
When they broke.
Yeah.
When they up, when they down, when they happy, when they sad.
Yeah, I had people when they were down, they stole from me. I didn't know they was gonna do that. Mm-hmm. holding them down. I had my man Herms come through. I was rolling them up every day. He never had to worry. I was rolling this dude up every day. Just all he had to do was just come through and chill. I came back to the V. I had a half a zip. Half of that was gone. And he told me, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yo, bro, what you mean? I just left you with the thing. What you talk about? Nah, I didn't take nothing.
Yo.
I'm like, are you serious, bro?
Serious.
And I felt bad for him. The reason why I felt bad for him, because when I left for the Marine Corps and I came back, I found out he got hit up 5 times. Yeah. So he was fucked up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying to you? He was hit up 5 times.
We're gonna get you.
You know what I'm saying to you? So he was walking with a limp and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, I got you, bro. Whatever you need. I would go to his crib every night, check him, see how he's doing, scroll him up, whatever. So you never know, bro. Right. You never know. You know what I'm saying to you? So transparency is something that's real tricky.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, there's definitely levels to it. I know what I understand where you were coming from. I was taking it to a different level, or as far as like just being like an honest person. Because I was even Jordan Belfort in that book I was reading, Way of the Wolf. He talks about that, like as far as like even as the salesman, you still got to be honest, so that this way your customer can trust you, or whoever's investing. That's 3 things. It's like one of the 3 most important. Like trusting you, them trusting the company or business or whatever it is that you represent, and them trusting the product or service that it is that you're selling to them.
Absolutely, 100%. But also, yes, you gotta be honest. Where at the point where you're selling yourself.
Yeah,
but guess what?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand completely where you.
But guess what?
But
nobody wants to fuck with a novice. Nobody wants to fuck with a rookie. You telling me you coming out of med school? Listen, guys. I'm a brand new surgeon, but let me learn. No! You want somebody that's been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years, man.
You see that shit? You see that commercial on TV?
You know what I'm saying to you? Let me tell you something. I was talking to this dude. He's a real estate agent. He told me
just okay.
He told me back in this country when he would try to he put traps to trap a bird. He gave me this example today. He said, "Yo, we used to try to trap a bird." And he said the birds, with their intelligence, knew that they couldn't just go in and get the food. You see what I'm saying to you? That's birds, and that's their intelligence. Now it's humans now. You see, when I went to that condo with that lady, she knew off the rip I was a rookie.
But she stuck with you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Nah,
sometimes
she
you
didn't stick with me. I'm still calling her up. Hey, listen.
But I'm saying, y'all both had the experience either way. So I mean, you got a learning experience from it. You know,
right?
So that's what you're gonna get.
Absolutely.
You're gonna take the L's in the beginning.
Correct.
But
yes, I'm not saying a lot, but I'm just saying to you, it's just a scale. You want to be transparent. You want to be honest. Because I believe that.
How many houses you sold?
Policy,
should I buy from you? How many houses you sold?
No, because I haven't sold any. But guess what? Because I'm new, I'm not tainted. I'm gonna go hard for you. You see what I'm saying to you? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna come out and say, "Oh, you're just another cell," and not care. I'm gonna go hard. You see what I'm saying to you? So I could use that to my advantage also. You see what I'm saying to you? But like I said, transparency.
You gotta know how to. You gotta know how to use it. It's fair.
You know what I'm saying too? Yeah. It's like, again, it's all about finesse. Facts. It's all about finesse, you know what I'm saying too. So that's what it comes down to. You know, so I'm good. Any shout outs?
Definitely shout out to Culture Media, the humane ones.
The humane ones.
Yeah,
Big shout out to the humane ones.
Shout out to my boy Press giving us that topic, giving us those ideas.
Okay.
All the listeners, of course, Spotify, YouTube, everybody, whatever platform you guys are listening on. Kevin getting on his Kanye tonight, but it's all good.
Well, how am I getting on my Kanye?
I said
tonight?
you're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Also, big shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Yes, big shout out to me. Just making things happen.
You're definitely making it happen.
Creating a legacy for my family, creating a legacy for my daughters. being a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying to you. So, but all glory goes to the Most High. Hallelujah.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying to you? You know what I'm saying to you? All glory, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just making it happen, man. Big shout outs to my co-host. So we're giving thanks. We're in the spirit of giving thanks for giving and Thanksgiving.
Holiday season.
Absolutely. So that's it.
Yeah, we up.
And guys, listen.
Happy holidays.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Cheer.